What happens when we die? Does life end or does it continue in some form? Will we will we be judged for our actions by God, by the universe, by karma? For thousands of years, humans have looked at the sky and asked the same question: what awaits beyond death? And in that question lies a deeper one. How should we live if what we do today echoes beyond our life? Let's understand through a story, through a human experience. A man lies on his deathbed. He looks around the room one last time, faces he loves, faces he has wronged. He wonders silently: did I live well? Did I hurt anyone unnecessarily? Did I love enough? He closes his eyes, and in that silence, he asks the universal question: will I be judged? And what comes next? Death is personal, but the idea of judgment is universal. In Eastern thought, judgment is not delivered by a deity alone. It comes from karma, the law of cause and effect. Every action creates a reaction. Every choice shapes the soul. Hindu philosophy teaches after death, the soul moves through samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, until moksha is achieved. Buddhism also sees life as a cycle. Actions, intentions, and mindfulness determine the next life. Nirvana, the ultimate liberation, is beyond the cycle. Judgment, then, is not a punishment, but a reflection of our own deeds. In Abrahamic traditions, afterlife is closely tied to moral judgment. Christianity teaches the soul will face judgment, reward, or punishment awaits. The deeds of a lifetime are weighed. Heaven for the righteous, hell for the unjust. Judgment is external, delivered by a higher authority. Western philosophers also ponder the afterlife beyond religion. Plato imagined a realm of eternal forms, where souls are purified and ascend according to virtue. In Western thought, judgment is both moral and metaphysical. Indigenous cultures approach death differently. Native American traditions see the soul returning to nature, to rivers, to forests, to ancestors. In African philosophies, life after death is a continuation of community. The departed join the living through memory, ritual, and presence. For Aboriginal Australians, the dream time connects the living and the dead. Ancestors guide, teach, and protect the living. Across the world, death is never the end. It is transformation, connection, and continuity. Today, science asks: does consciousness survive death, or is the brain the boundary of existence? Near death experiences, quantum physics, and AI simulations challenge our ideas. Some say energy never dies, it transforms. Some say memories, love, and influence are the true immortality. In the modern world, judgment is both internal and external. We judge ourselves, we leave behind legacies, we influence the living. And perhaps that is the afterlife we can see and touch. Maybe the true judgment is not what awaits after death. Maybe it is how we live today. Each choice, each word, each act of love or harm. Life itself is a reflection, and the afterlife is the echo. So Perhaps the real question is not what happens after death, but am I living a life worth continuing in memory, in impact, in love? So perhaps the real question is not what happens after death, but am I living a life worth continuing in memory, in impact, in love?